super great day. Today is the day of our walking tour. We've got an amazing storyteller and historian, Mr. Agarwal, who's taking us to all the key spots. Well, I shouldn't say all the key spots. Some of the key spots in this part of Benares. That's going to be amazing. We're going to get up close, personal. We're going to hear stories. We're going to get to feel what it was like to be in this city that dates back 5,000 years. The city of Lord Shiva. Wow, just look at these buildings. All right, I got to get to the tour now.
Varanasi is definitely one of the oldest living city in the world, because there are a lot of old cities like Mesopotamia and all. They were there, collapsed completely and again revived. But Benares has been continuously in existence. History was only what you have been told by the people as it happened, but today you have to have a fact about it. So we found some coins and some stones by the river on the other side beyond the bridge. And it says that the city could be easily around 3,500 years old.
One thing that we've learned is that Varanasi is so much cleaner and much more organized than it was years ago. Like, I understand that if you were here a few years ago, there'd be so much trash all over the place, but the government has fixed up all the steps, cleaned up all the steps. They put a lot of trash cans. They have told everybody to avoid throwing things in the water, including when there are religious rituals and things like that. So even flowers and things like that. And when things are in the water, they're collected like that, all collected, and they're taken to one of these places, which turns them into fertilizer, into compost. And then they're sold by the temples for some money, and that's how the temples make some money. We also saw some cows in the water, so it seems that some poor people just bring cows when they die and they put them in the water. Again, very, very bad. Once upon a time people could not afford to burn bodies, so they would throw bodies in the water, but again the government has stopped all of that, because obviously that is not good for the water and not good for everybody else that is here to use the water ritually, religiously, spiritually. So lots of changes over here, and I've been hearing that a lot, that it has really, really developed tremendously from a few years ago. So very nice to see.
This building is also been referred as Kangan Mahal Ghat. So this is the place.
So you just pull this string down.
They pull the string down, place the candle, pull it up. This is to remember the dead ones. You have a wish, you want to show a path to your ancestors, to someone, pay respect, bring it down and place a candle and pull it up.
That's amazing. So these baskets over here, this is where you do offerings in the form of, the flowers, the candles and things like that. You just kind of pull this down and then put it inside. Now we start to go up the steep steps into the city. Whew, this is going to be a proper workout. It's literally like a meter between this wall and going up, and whew, there's a lot of air. Whew.
We're not very fit.
I mean, we kind of are, but this is not an easy thing to go up and down it.
It's been a tradition that when a holy man, even today, when they come to the river for a bath, the real holy, genuine men, sadhus and the rishi sants, they'd like to take a dip around between 3:20 to 3:30 a.m. That is called as a Brahma Muhurat. That is the most powerful cosmic energy that you get it at that very time.
An active mosque right here, very old one, built by the last Mughal emperor. Beautiful, right in the middle. This is the one that we see from down the water, from afar. It's just beautiful. Similar structure, similar stones to the Mughal forts that were built over here on the water. It says active mosque. I don't see anybody on the inside right now, but it is open. The doors are open, so I'm assuming people do actually come here and pray when it's time. It's just beautiful. We're gonna go upstairs? Come on. Let's go. And look at this. Oh, whoa, this is like properly steep. So here we are. Look at where we are. This is the Alamgir Mosque, which was the title given to the last Mughal Empire, Aurangzeb. All right, some staircases over here that brings you a little bit higher. Look at this. really up on top by the minarets and the domes, and a great view of the banks right here, the water right here, and you got the whole town, and this is all part of the city that lives the Ganges River right here in Benares. Wow, that is beautiful. Gotta get back down because we're on a tour and we're time bound. Walking through the tight alleyways, and the chantings everywhere. And somebody chanting there. Wow. The devoutness of everything and everyone over here is breathtaking. Tea, if you want it over here as well. Kind of takes me back 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years. Not that I was there in those times, but I imagined it to be. Just unreal how all of this is working every single day. Restaurant over here. Another restaurant right here.
This place where we are right now in is popularly called by the people as the Sher Wali Koti, because you see the two tigers on either side, a flying tiger. And it belongs to a family here in town called Chaudharies, and there was a person in this family called Bhartendu Harishchandra. He was the first one to have written or used the word Khadi Boli, the Hindi that we speak.
Interesting, we came into this very old house in the middle of the alleyways, and these are the 8 generations of people that lived here before. It's attached to a temple, and we understand that the original founder, who's up there, I believe that original founder is sometimes referred to as the Shakespeare of Benares, because he was a poet and he wrote beautiful things. And his family no longer live here, but they maintain this house. And again, it's because they've got the temple in the back, and they believe that gods and spirits and things like that are still around, and they don't want bad energy or anything like that.
It is music like Mr. Askari has played today, which gets those sloggers, which those feelings out. Wow. And in every single one